Hello everyone, Forky here, back with another umamusume video. So this video, let's talk about our careers. So hopefully a lot of you have trained quite a few veteran umamusume and have beaten the URA finals. And the easiest way I found to beat this, especially at the very start, is to go with Sakura Bakushino. So the reason being is she's a very easy unit to build. And what you just have to keep in mind is you just want to go through with a bunch of support units, support cards with just speed stats. Like I just literally just use like basically every speed card I have, did level them up, and then borrowed a friend's speed card. Like you don't have to go through like super high speed, get like 1200 speed. I maxed that out. But yeah, you just need a variety of like speed and power, bit of wit there, and that is enough for Bakushin to really come out first and win in the UIA finals. And building this is it's a bit like a marathon, right? You just have to keep at with just raising your other units. You can also borrow guests. So a really key thing is in the friend section, you can follow people with good um, support cards uh, in their sharing section, like career support. Like who has a solid one? I think this person has really solid one. Max limit break, fine motion. That's a really solid one. What does this person have? Who did I follow who also had a really solid, yeah, that's a super creek. I think Jay here had yeah, that was like a max limit break, sweep Tosho that I used. Yeah, there's just a lot of people with max limit breaks. So you just have to find some friends or people who have really strong yeah, max limit break super creek. So yeah, you have to have whales. You have to find whales as friends, add them up because they do end up with like max follows and you can't follow them anymore. And what you also have to keep in mind is you want to also find people like this person's already has the maximum follows. Pity I wasn't able to follow you, Alice. But yeah, you want to look at what they have. Like she has 3-star stamina. So this, if you're using it as a parent, will carry these 3-star stamina genes over. So yeah, you just want to find people with like really solid, well-built units to basically use as parents um, for the Uma that you've been raising up. And there's a few things to keep out for. So for example, for Bakushin, although I have her pace really high at S, I do put her at the front. That way I just focus on speed for her because if you're in pace, you still need to have power and like guts to sort of break it out. If you're at the front, you just focus on speed and then bit of wit. And then when you raise your speed, power does get bit raised as well. And yeah, it's just about spamming speed mostly with Bakushino. But when you're trying out other Uma, for example, Air Groove here, I had to sort of spread out my stats because she was doing medium races mostly, and I was putting her in the pace section. So medium races, I do need to invest some into stamina and speed, power, and a bit of wits, also a bit of guts. Like, I think the worst thing to do is do a jack of all trades. Like you do need like some minimums in some areas, but you also do definitely want to focus on speed as a priority. Like there's a few charts about this. I do like this one. So it's saying in the early game for stamina, if you're doing short, mile, medium races, this is the sort of stamina that you want to aim for. And then in the senior year, you push up the stamina. For example, what I was doing, medium races, my stamina was 500 at the end. Medium 500, 450, I was slightly above. And yeah, it's just different ways to build a unit. So this has the old like old translation, old EN translation of everything. But basically what this is saying between This is front. Escape is the front because like you're escaping. Leader here is pace. Chaser betweener is late, and then end is the chaser one. So yeah, this is what they're recommending. So if you're at the front, like Bakushino, you just basically focus on speed, then bit of power, and then it's saying do minimal investments in guts and wit. The guts say like 300, wit around 300. Everyone's guts and wits is about 300 there, so just minimal investment there. And then this is like the sort of like cards that they're recommending to use for raising up your unit. So like, for example, in here, I had like 3 speed cards, 2 like pals, and like 1 stamina. Probably the not most ideal, but yeah, I was just trying to farm the event as well. And I did the same with like vodka here. She was mostly doing like pay stuff and running bars and mediums, and yeah, just using a bunch of speed cards as well as Taiku Shuttle. I was doing mostly event stuff on this one, and yeah, just a lot of focus on just speed. Like looking at this, it's mostly like a general rule of thumb that you need speed. Power is mostly for like breaking through and accelerating there at the end, and yeah, you definitely need like minimum stamina to be able to have enough energy to keep up that sort of speed throughout the race. And guts is mainly for just the last sort of like charge. Yeah, most of these is just like just go with like 300 guts there. So that's just a rough idea of what to aim for. Like spread out between raising different Uma, because after you raise like an Uma, you can use them as a parent for a different breed, and then that just really sets out between also raising your rank. Like you need one for sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt. I need to push up my long. Like everyone's B, she's on C, and yeah, just want to get higher rank, higher power, especially when you want to do PvP and everything. Oh wait, I have a free pull, right? The day reset. So let's see if I get lucky here. Is that the only free pull? Yeah. Okay. Wonder if I'll get anything here. I'm saving up my my gems for Black Kidder as well, so that's gonna cost a lot. I'll talk about banners at another time. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Good luck with pushing up in the careers, and yeah, just remember to select like the right legacy for the stats you want to pass down. Like, for example, when I'm using, who was I using? Yeah, I was using her, and then look, plus 24 speed. Like my Super Creek, even though she didn't win, she's plus 24 speed, and if I want to like push more speed, like Air Group's giving me plus 12 there. Yes. Yeah, 12. Yeah, and then you can see like the different stars of like what they the genes they sort of pass down, and yeah, or you could just borrow your friends that this is another plus 24 passing down all the genes. Like what's this? That many people with like insanely built 29. That's insane. Like there's so many people playing so much. Oh no, I'm max out energy. And then yeah, just use like friend support cards, and I feel like you're just really good to go. Let me reset this, and I'll probably choose this one to get more event EXP. Yeah, I think that will be good. Just focusing more on just like the speed and everything there. How much does that cost? Yeah, not that much. 1,800 gold. I think that's worth it if I'm just like borrowing this like really strong Daiwa Scarlet there. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.